here strong and put together. Just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Pippen is out there with Grant. Then it's John Paxson. Then there's Purdue. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rebounded by Anthony.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Irving. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Paxson kicks to Grant. Here is Purdue. To the middle. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Horace Grant.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Now Irving. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. He dishes it to Adams. Misses in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That's good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Chicago making a switch here. Cartwright's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the dunk by Jordan.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Irving misses. And Chicago has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's blocked by Adams. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Paxson. Kicks it to Pippen. Picked by Cartwright. Paxson passes to Jordan. 6 to shoot. The pass to Paxson. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
That's good. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Back to Jordan. Can't hit. Nice D from Dumars.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving attacking. It's blocked, and they get it back. The kick out to Dumars. On the wing, Irving. Over Paxson. And again, it's Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 6.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Cartwright, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving dishes to Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Grant. Sellers comes in for Pippen. Hodges checked in for Jordan. And Vincent subbed in for Paxson. Vincent. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
He was all alone on that one.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
Left side Durant, and another basket for Miami.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Pass to Sellers. Here is Hodges. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pick by Cartwright. There's a good screen. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Davis is checked in for Cartwright. Miami leading by 8. Outside Curry. For 3. Rebounded by Corzine.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thompson against Hodges. Corzine the pass to Hodges. Griffin with the steal. Curry kicks to Thompson. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. Then it's Dennis Rodman. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Cartwright, and Durant sends it back. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Chicago trails by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Inside, shoots from 12, and the shot is long.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A baseline J, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 10.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Passes it to Cartwright. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Good on both. Miami leading by 14 to the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Pippen.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Pick by Cartwright. Excellent use of the screen that time. And that's now 9 points for Jordan.
Effective screen. Oh! About that athleticism.
Yeah. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Pippen against Durant. Pick by Cartwright. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Durant.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
It's Pippen with a drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Plenty of space. No luck. And Miami the other way now. Irving with the ball. 10 points for him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 10 points and 6 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Sellers checked in for Cartwright, and Vincent subbed in for John Paxson.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Jordan the pass to Pippen. Pippen missing again. Miami leading by 20. It's tipped. Griffin kicks to Wall. Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Jordan. With a step back. Off the left rim and out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Wall. Now the pass to Vincent. Screened by Grant. To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Grant's got 8 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Harden's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Screened by Grant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. 9 points and a block. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Hodges checked in for Chicago. Adams, he's checked in for Miami. Anthony comes in for Blake Griffin. Wall attacking. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Jordan. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Wall outside. Count that one. John Wall. Wall's got 7 points in the game. Jordan against Irving. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Miami leading by 17. They've got Michael Jordan. Paxson is out there with Hodges. And there's Cartwright. And it's Davis in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Paxson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Durant with the steal. Hodges against Thompson. Up top, Curry. And it's blocked. Griffin kicks to Curry. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Curry's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Miami. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And he gets it to go.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Chicago making some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Davis. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hodges.
Horace Grant. Scottie Pippen.
It's Pippen with the drive, and he bangs it home with 1 hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that 1-hand tomahawk slam?
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Pippen. Oh, and the jam by Durant. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Second shot opportunity on the wing, Thompson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Durant against Cartwright. Here's Rodman, right side Griffin. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And Miami leads by 21. Chicago with the ball. The drive by Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line.
The first one falls. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Miami. And so he hits both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Outside Pippen. To the paint. Here's Cartwright. Soft touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Thompson against Jordan. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.